scream and yell and clap as loud as you can for your child, but while the names are being called, we ask that you just wait until every name is called so everybody can hear their child's name. After our classes are announced, we'll have our students up here on the risers. After the class is announced, we will allow parents to come and take some photos of the class and their child up here at the risers. We ask that you are careful as you are walking down the stairs, and that you take a few shots, not enough to complete a complete photo album, but just a few shots so we can get everybody to take some photos today. At the end of our ceremony, we have, if you haven't looked yet, our students have made some spotlight photos. Ms. Weiss, our coding and tech coach, has worked with them. They are outside on placards, outside for you to take a look at on your way out. So please take a look at them, enjoy them. We will take them down and we'll hand them out tomorrow at school for the boys and girls to take home with them. So you don't have to take them with you, you can just enjoy them and take a look at them. They worked hard on them, and you can just enjoy the pieces of their hard work. So let's get started. It is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Helena Addy and Mrs. Jessica Marsh to introduce their 5th grade students.
Good morning, families, friends, and our 5th grade graduating class. Today we're so excited to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduating class and help them bid farewell to their elementary school years. Boys and girls, your years at Birchwood have been full of ups and downs. It was at Birchwood that you perfected your times tables, learned to make equivalent fractions, and even divide and multiply decimals. It was at Birchwood that you learned to write thoughtful essays, explore new literary characters through reading, and journey through the 50 states for the famous state fair. But it was also at Birchwood that you were challenged to switch to virtual learning and become Chromebook experts overnight as we navigated through a pandemic together. Those 2 years were a difficult time for all of us, but we learned so many lessons about what's important in life and learned that we can overcome anything together.
There are so many hopes and dreams that we teachers have for you as you move into this next exciting stage of life. First, we hope that you continue to sharpen your skills and strengthen your mind by pushing yourself to reach new goals and not being afraid to challenge yourself through new things. Second, we hope that as you become more independent, you continue to do the right thing and have the courage to speak up when there is wrong in the world around you. Third, we hope that you take care of your heart and soul and reach out to the right people when you need help or simply need just a hug. And fourth, we hope that you continue working on becoming thoughtful, contributing citizens of this world, because one day you will all be in charge.
Parents, we're also here to celebrate you, your family members, and friends who have worked so hard and made so many sacrifices to make sure your children reach this milestone today. We also thank you for trusting us with your precious babies as you sent them off to school each day, confident that we would nurture and love them as well.
In closing, we want our students to know that we will miss them, but we are so very excited for the journey that lies ahead of them and all the wonderful new experiences that you will all face. Good luck at Silas, and just remember these words from our favorite novel this year, called Fish in a Tree. It said, just remember that the word impossible says I'm possible.
We're going to begin announcing our graduates now. Isabella Amadeo. Suri Carrillo. Leo Cohen. Arissa Fide. Genesis Garcia Hernandez. Julian Garcia. Jimena Jimenez. Waylon Corbage. Noor Kaur. Xavier Lazarte. Huzaifa Malik. Lucas Maltese.
Gloria McDonald. John McDonald. Anaya McLean. Olivia Mossy. Mia Norris. Adrian Nunez. Kyle Plett. Arush Sheikh. Benjamin Tavera. Andrew Tedesco. Christopher Velasco Villalta. Ryder Waldron. Eton Yoon.
Class, I'd like to come down and take some photos. You may step down and do that. Mrs. Marshall's class. I do want to recognize, I got started quickly at the beginning and I neglected to recognize that our superintendent of schools, Dr. Vito D'Elia, is joining us in the back over there, along with Dr. Steele and Dr. John Murphy. Thank you for joining us and coming tonight today for our ceremony. And again, boys and girls, I remind you that I know you're excited for your classmates, but we're going to clap at the end for every class, so don't clap while the names are being called. And now I'd like to present Miss Jennifer Giorno and Mrs. Tracy Maddie to introduce their class.
Good morning, parents, friends, Mr. Ciccarelli, Mr. Keogh, and especially our fantastic 5th grade class. What an amazing year we've had. We are so honored to be your teachers. We love watching you learn and grow every day. The memories we created will always hold a special place in our hearts. From our field trips, catching fish, to building our STEAM activities, in our classroom, our escape rooms, and watching you all excel in various track and field events. We definitely did have a fantastic year with no shortage of smiles.
We hope that you always remember how marshmallows grow, exactly what to do during a flood drill, and that you take better care of robin's eggs than we do. In all seriousness, we loved laughing, learning, and exploring with you, and wish you all of the success in your future years ahead. Never forget just how amazing each and every one of you are. Speaking of amazing, we would also like to sincerely thank our 2 lovely teaching assistants, Mrs. Atkins and Mr. O'Toole. You were both integral parts of our classroom every single day this year, and we appreciate you both beyond words. We are sad to see all of our students go, but you are destined to do great things. Please remember to come back and visit us. When we say your name, please stand up. Adrian Aldana Bailey. Alexander Alamon. Brianna Campos Rivas. John David Capone Vargas. Michelle Irfan, Jack Felton, Carlos Garay Saravia, George Jimenez, Lauren Kellerman, Jack McDowell, Mason Mead, Alianne Mellon, Christos Papiakovu, Maya Palavo, Tatiana Puglisi, Jessie Quinn, Bridget Ramirez,
Kelly Rodriguez, Matthew Rotella, Jaden Samirez, Rebecca Tripoli, Leanna Trotman, Deandra Velasquez, Oliver Whitfleet, Christian Zelaya Rodriguez, Ryan Zhang. Congratulations to all of our students. We are so proud of you.
At this time, the parents in Mrs. Giorno, Mrs. Maddie's class may come out to take some photos. Give another round of applause to Mrs. Giorno and Mrs. Maddie's class. And now it's my pleasure to introduce and call up to the podium Mrs. Patrice Fitzgerald and Miss Kristen Naroda.
Good morning, parents, friends, family. We welcome you on this very special day. We are so proud of our students, all unique in their own way.
Together, we all took risks, we laughed, we learned, and we found our voice in the world. You are ready for a new school, filled with challenges and opportunities. Make yourself proud by always learning and questioning the unknown. Live out your imagination and make your dreams come true for your future. And remember, manners never go out of style.
A special thank you to Mrs. Smith for all the help and support you have given to the students. Your gentle voice and love for the children are appreciated by all of us. Your support helped to make some amazing personal victories happen for several students this year. And I'd like to end with a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Congratulations.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Smith, and I'm the TA in the room at 102. And I just want to say, you know, Birchwood has always been a special place for me. And just to work in room 102 this year was such a pleasure to work with all your children. You know, we had a lot of laughs, we had a lot of fun learning going on, and they truly touch my heart. Each one of them have a special characteristic that will go with me and I will cherish. And to all of you guys, I just wish you good luck and perseverance in all of your endeavors, because all of you have shined this year and we're like super proud of you. I just want to say congratulations to all of you again. I'm super proud of you. I've come to love them all and I'm just like so happy. So I do celebrate with you today and congratulations.
And now we would like to introduce our class. Bilal Amin, Miguel Campos,
Michael Castro Perez,
Jackson Chandler.
please hold your applause to the end, thank you. Maddie Christie,
Jeffrey Cisneros Garcia,
Hamza Abad,
Madison Fanning,
Sebastian Feliciano Golden,
Jordan Felton,
Lily Flores Enrique,
Katrina Holly,
Jafar Hussein,
Samantha Imhoff,
Stelianos Canoa,
Marie Latour,
Emily Herrera Ulloa,
Katie Marrera Villatora,
Carter O'Brien,
Evelyn O'Brien,
Unica Pascual,
Lucas Rodriguez,
Oriana Saravia Barahona,
Gerald Saravia Uloa,
Jared Sul Ventura. Congratulations, guys.
At this time, the parents of the students of Mrs. Fitzgerald and Mr. Rhodes class can come down and take their photos. Let's give another round of applause for Mrs. Fitzgerald and Mrs. Giorno's class. At this time, it's my pleasure to bring up Mr. Rafano and Ms. Graciola for some physical education awards.
For the concern of time, I'm going to throw the trophies to you today. So everybody, hands up, hands up. Perfect, let's see who gets it. Good morning, parents, teachers, administration, and graduating students. It's Mrs. Graciola and my privilege to present you the 2022 Physical Education Awards. At this time, I would like to present the Mini-Thon Prediction Awards. The Mini-Thon is an event in which consistent hard work and perseverance is rewarded. It's not the first that finish the race, but those who come closest to their predicted time. This year's winners are, in the 10-year-old category for the boys, Oliver Whitfleet and Kyle Plett. Come on up. Oliver, come on up. In the 11-year-old boy category, Oscar Galdamez-Pacas and Christopher Velasco Velasco. In the 10-year-old girl category, Dylan Klockner and Vera Shamara. In the 11-year-old girl category, Evelyn O'Brien and Sophia Grasso. And of course, the Mini-Thon Award for the teachers at Birchwood. This year's recipient, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Sean Ryan. Mr. Ryan, stay in your seat. I don't need you to stand next to me. We have your award back in the street.
Good morning. Mr. Rafano and I would like to now take this time to recognize the athletes on the FIT team. This team is designed to empower our students with the skills, tools, training, and confidence to live a healthier lifestyle while challenging them through difficult physical obstacles. The top scoring male and female athletes in the 4th and 5th grade represented Birchwood at an event with over 31 other schools from throughout Suffolk County. Our team placed 3rd in this elite competition of the fittest students in our area. We are so proud of their efforts and sportsmanship they displayed for all the morning workouts and on the day of the event. Will the FIT team
please stand and be recognized for their fantastic job this year. Congratulations. Now we will be presenting the male and female athlete of the year. Each year, Mr. Rafano and I have decided on a male and female athlete of the year. These are students who demonstrate exceptional athletic ability and in-depth knowledge of the games we play, strong leadership skills, and most importantly, a true sense of what it means to be a team player. The athletes chosen not only demonstrate the confidence within themselves to rise to the challenge, but still remain humble enough to support and show compassion to others in order to achieve their own success. These are the attributes commonly found in most great athletes, but importantly, they are the qualities that are found in many highly admired individuals, including this year's award recipients. We have been proud to have them as our students, and this year, we would like to present the male and female athlete of the year to Miss Riley Nolan, and Mr. Aiden Hussein.
Congratulations. And at this time, if any of our parents who would like to take a photo of their award winners, they can come on down and take a photo. Give another round of applause for our athletes and our athletic awards. At this time, I'd like to call up Mrs. Michelle Grudoria, Mrs. Kristen Toho, and Mr. Bruce Kerner to introduce their students from their classes.
Hello, students and grown-ups. First, we would like to give a huge thank you to our teaching assistants, Emily Goodman, who couldn't be here today, and Carol Davey. Their hard work, dedication, and love is boundless. We truly, truly appreciate you. We would now like to congratulate our class on all the goals they reached this year. We encouraged them to run their own race while supporting each other along the way, and they did. Our unique and lovely students are basketball, cross, soccer, football, and baseball stars, actors, dancers, fashionistas, comedians, artists, technology wizards, singers, history buffs, hairstylists, super spellers, poets, coders, competitive gymnasts, mathematicians, musicians, Lego masters, hamster caretakers, and dreamers. They are quite a talented bunch.
We would like to take a moment to acknowledge our students for powering through yet another strange and challenging year. Thank you, parents, for encouraging your kids to be the best they could be under these extenuating circumstances. We are grateful as we look back at some of the more recent things we were finally able to enjoy as this 2022 school year comes to an end. Running the Mini-thon, creating and presenting our state projects, our fabulous 5th grade picnic that was so beautifully and lovingly made possible by our caring PTA and South Huntington Nutrition Service staff, our yearbook signing, and best of all, actual high fives and real hugs.
One thing is for sure, we're forever bonded together as a 5th grade class in 2022. We continue to live through history together, and we couldn't have asked for a better group of human beings to experience this with. We hope that you take with you the lessons we learned from our class read-alouds. Here are just 2 of the books we read. From Esperanza Rising. Esperanza and her family must leave the comforts of their old lives behind due to oppression and violence. But it's not until their new life is threatened that Esperanza really rises above her difficult circumstances. It's in times of struggle that we can grow into better versions of ourselves.
And from How to Steal a Dog, when Georgina spots a missing dog poster with a reward of $500, she thinks that will solve all her problems, but she soon realizes that money isn't everything. So take the time to really think things through, boys and girls. There's a saying that goes something like this: in this life, there are 2 types of people, givers and takers. The takers eat better, but the givers sleep better. Be the givers. Going to bed with a clear conscience, knowing you did the right thing, is a gift you can give yourselves every single day. And now we'd like to call up Mrs. Kerner.
Good morning, Dr. D'Elia, administrators, teachers, parents, honored guests, and of course my students. I would like to start off by thanking my class families for your continued support throughout the year. Your support at home for your children, as well as your support in the classroom, has given me the opportunity to have a successful school year with my students. I would also like to thank my students for your continued respect, perseverance, creativity, and hard work throughout the year. Our class family in room 119 is one that I hope you can look back on and be proud of. You not only grew as students, but you grew as individuals. When you look back on your 5th grade year, I hope you will remember and carry on not only the academic lessons, but the life lessons you have learned along the way. Continue to adapt and change to the environment around you and move forward even when faced with challenges. It has been an absolute pleasure to watch each of you grow and challenge yourselves throughout this year. It is hard to believe that our time together has come to an end already. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for you and how you conquer your future endeavors. Keep laughing and smiling through every day and accept every challenge that comes your way. I wish you the best of luck in all that you do. Congratulations and best wishes moving forward.
And now we're going to present our class. Parents, let's see if we can hold our applause until we get to the end of the list so that all the names can be heard. We believe in you. All right. Giancarlos Aguilar Zelaya, Jeffrey Aparicio Granados, Nevaeh Aviles, Antonio Bailey, Dean Bada, Marie Angel Cantillo Jimenez, Paige Cashman, Isabella Chavez Canales, Addison Duffy, Mason Eastwood, Natalia Galdames, Sofia Grasso, Justin Hernandez, who couldn't be here today, Dylan Coffer, Marcia Lavoicano, Charlotte Menjivar Romero, Yeli Moradel Munoz, Christopher Murray, John Paul Puglisi, Daira Rivas Chicas, Thomas Spadafora, Raymond Taylor, Caitlin Trapani, Ariani Urrutia Menendez, Xavier White, and Emilia Yermakova.
Alexander Lacona, Daniela Raimundo Aloya.
Now, parents, if you'd like to come up for a photo opportunity.
Let's give another round of applause for Mrs. Rita Giorno and Mrs. Keller's class. And Ms. Kerner's class. And at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Ortiz to present her students.
días a todo el mundo. Yo soy la señora Ortiz, Mrs. Ortiz, and this is Miss Kerner, who I could not get through this year without her. And I'm taking this moment to just say to her, thank you so much for all the help and support.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here today. It is really an amazing feeling being able to stand here in front of our students. Every morning, we look forward to seeing their smiling faces, hearing their stories during snack time, and enjoy their personalities each day. To our amazing 5th grade dual language students, not only were you challenged with the hardest curriculum so far of your academic career, but you learned it using 2 languages, an accomplishment that few can be proud to say they have done. You are true leaders and super learners. We would also like to take this opportunity to thank the families who are our partners in helping make this year successful for our students. You deserve to be acknowledged and recognized for all you do each and every day for your children. We will miss your stories, your jokes, your hugs and smiles, your laughter, your kindness, your out-of-the-box thinking, your willingness to try and your thoughtful questions, your desire to be the best and help others. We will truly miss our curious and humorous classroom family. As your time at Birchwood ends, we hope that you all have learned will light your way at Silas Wood and beyond. We are so very proud of you. Never forget to believe in yourselves and know that you are capable of doing hard things.
Gracias a todos por estar aquí hoy. Realmente es una sensación increíble poder pararme aquí frente de ustedes. A nuestros increíbles estudiantes del programa de 2 idiomas, no solo fueron desafiados con el plan de estudios más difícil de sus carreras académicas, sino que lo aprendieron usando 2 idiomas. Un logro de que pocos pueden decir que han hecho. Ustedes son verdaderos líderes. También nos gustaría aprovechar esta oportunidad para agradecer a las familias que fueron nuestro apoyo y ayudaron a que este año fuera exitoso para nuestros estudiantes. Ustedes merecen ser reconocidos por todo lo que han hecho todos los días por sus hijos. Vamos a extrañar sus cuentos, chistes, abrazos y sonrisas. A medida de que finaliza su tiempo aquí en Birchwood, esperamos que todo lo que han hecho y aprendido ilumine su camino en Silas Wood y más allá. Estamos muy orgullosos de ustedes. Nunca olviden creer en ustedes mismos y saber que son capaces de hacer cosas difíciles. Que la fuerza siempre esté con ustedes. We would like now to present our 5th grade dual language class. When we call your name, please remain standing and give us your beautiful smile. Christy Amaya Uruka. Hani Carranza Cruz. Daniel Contreras Pineda. Kaylee Diaz Garay. Justin García Majano, Noel García Velázquez, Jenny Lynn González Chávez, Jaylene Harris, Xavier Herrera Salazar, Aiden Hussein, Fernando López Cartagena, Genesis Molina Moreno, Rochelle Moreno, Nicolás Pérez Méndez, Gabriela Portillo, María Jasmine Ramírez, Margaret Ramírez Montoya, Christopher Vivas Cardona, Stephanie Rivera Ochoa, Abigail Romano, Ava Romano,
Anthony Ulloa Ulloa. Mia Velázquez Izaguirre. Y María Vilorio. Congratulations. Felicidades.
And now we invite the students from Mrs. Ortiz's class to join us for some photos.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to our Birchwood 5th graders, our Birchwood families, our extended families, and our school community. If you listen carefully, you will hear many people say, "Where did the time go?" It wasn't long ago that you were beginning your educational career in preschool or as a kindergarten student, and now suddenly today you are graduating 5th grade. I think for most of us that time seems to go faster with each passing year. Well, I would like you to hit pause for a second and reflect on how far you've come. Your time at Birchwood might have only been 3 years, but during that time you have seen and adapted to so much change in our world. You have learned to be flexible, adaptable, better communicators. And although you're still very young, those are actually the top skills that today's employers look for. So embrace change and build upon it. Just like you have with all of the essential building blocks that began when you first started school. Learning to read, working with numbers, navigating relationships. You learned how to form friendships and negotiate conflicts and disagreements. You've continued to build upon these skills, and now you're ready to take it to the next level. In the fast-paced world that we live in, my advice for you is to take time to reflect. Put down those electronic devices and just breathe. Take time to set goals and appreciate failure. In fact, use failure as a launch pad. Nurture those friendships that you started and never take anything for granted. Appreciate those little moments and celebrate the many successes in your life. Believe in all the things that you are capable of doing and set your sights high. And most importantly, remember that your Birchwood family is always here for you. Whether it be to lend a hand, give a supportive hug, or just to listen. Thank you for making my time at Birchwood so incredible, and I wish you many successful years ahead. And now it is my honor to call up our music department, Dr. Cole Kozak and Sarah Weiss and Ms. Shannon Zakowski, to recognize our music students.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to take the time to acknowledge the 5th grade Birchwood Orchestra. We've been working together since last year, and you developed really important skills on your instruments. You learned how to balance practicing at home with all your academics and other interests you had. You showed up looking great for your concerts, even when I've asked you to play some extra concerts at the last minute. Hey, can you play a concert with me? And I think that you really did a great job showing up with all the different kind of learning we've had to go through since last year. And I want you to always remember that music is a really special and important language that you will have in your life forever, whether you make it a profession or not. And I hope that you remember our time together, and I'm really, really proud of you. So please, my Birchwood Orchestra students, stand up to be recognized at this time. I'm super proud of you.
Good morning. At this time, I'd like to recognize our 5th grade band members. I am so very proud of everything you've accomplished this year. It's been so much fun getting the chance to work with you in lessons. All of our rehearsals have been phenomenal. You have such a respectful group of kids that I had a chance to work with. Thank you to parents and any family members for all your support at home. It's been such an amazing year, and we could not do it without you. I know a lot of parents rent instruments, they provide supplies for the children, some of you even get private lessons. So we really could not do it without you, so thank you to families. And 5th grade band members, go on and stand on. I'd also like to take this opportunity on behalf of Dr. Kozak, Ms. Weiss, and myself to recognize our NISMA participants this school year. When you hear your name, you can stand up. Aiden Hossein, Jaffer Hussein, Dylan Hawker, Andrew Tedesco, Etan Yoon, Tatiana Bulisi, Sadie Singer, Lucas Mueller, Valentina Valley, and Vera Shamar. Congratulations.
Good morning, I'm Dr. Kozak, the general music and chorus teacher at Birchwood. Every Friday morning, I have the privilege of working with the enthusiastic singers of the 5th grade chorus. I'm very proud of all that we've accomplished this year. And at this time, I'd like all my chorus members to stand and be recognized. Let's give them a round of applause. And this year, we also had a number of students participate in the Scabia All-County Ensembles. I'd like these students to please stand and be recognized as I call your names. The All-County Ensemble is a group of outstanding musicians that are selected from schools around Suffolk County. And these students are Rebecca Tripoli, Addison Duffy, Declan Davis Soto, and Etan Yoon. Let's give her a round of applause.
back to our classrooms. All right, at this point, I'm going to ask Mrs. Elisa Guittard and Mrs. Rafano to come up to introduce us to their 5th grade dual language students.
Good morning. First, I would like to thank Mrs. Sheehan for being part of our family this year. There is no way we could have accomplished this year without her. Thank you. The students in our classes are unique and absolutely amazing. Not only have you successfully explored the 5th grade standards in English language arts, but you have done so also in Spanish. Your hard work in both languages have made us very proud. In addition to working together, we've made some unforgettable memories. We've laughed and cried with characters like Harry Potter and Esperanza. We've danced together, gone fishing, sailed around New York City, toured the 50 states, and worked in our professions at Commerce Plaza. We even overcame the obstacles of continuing to learn during a pandemic and adapted to the necessary changes of the school year. This shows that even through tough times, we can work together and accomplish anything we set our minds to, no matter how hard it is. It has truly been a privilege to work with bilingual students that come from such interesting and diverse backgrounds, and to meet your wonderful parents. They understand how important education and respect are. All of these experiences have allowed us to have a very fulfilling and heartwarming school year. In closing, we would like to congratulate all our 5th grade students for their accomplishments this year. We hope you look back to this year and you are proud of how you've grown. We feel lucky to know you and your loving families, and wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Buenos días. Antes de comenzar, queremos agradecerle a la señora Sheehan por trabajar con nuestras clases este año, por todo su apoyo. Los estudiantes en nuestras clases son verdaderamente únicos e impresionantes. Ustedes no solamente han explorado los estándares de quinto grado en inglés, pero también lo han hecho en español. Su esfuerzo en los dos idiomas nos ha hecho muy orgullosas. Además de trabajar juntos, hemos hecho memorias inolvidables. Hemos reído y llorado con personajes como Harry Potter y Esperanza. Hemos bailado juntos, fuimos de pesca, navegamos alrededor de la ciudad de Nueva York, recorrimos los 50 estados y trabajamos en nuestras profesiones en Commerce Plaza. Hasta hemos superado el obstáculo de continuar aprendiendo durante una pandemia y nos hemos adaptado a los cambios necesarios en la escuela este año. Esto muestra que aunque tenemos momentos duros y difíciles, podemos trabajar juntos para lograr cualquier cosa en que ponemos nuestras mentes, sin importar lo difícil que es. Ha sido un privilegio trabajar con estudiantes bilingües que vienen de antecedentes tan interesantes y distintos y a conocer a sus padres, increíbles que comprenden lo importante que son la educación y el respeto. Todas estas experiencias nos han permitido a nosotras tener un año escolar reconfortante y conmovedor. En conclusión, nos gustaría felicitar a todos los estudiantes de quinto grado por sus logros este año. Esperamos que cuando pienses en este año, estés orgulloso de lo mucho que has crecido. Nos sentimos afortunadas de conocerlos y a sus familias amorosas y les deseamos todo lo mejor en su futuro.
Now we would like to present our students in the 5th grade dual language.
Ahora presentando nuestros estudiantes de quinto grado de dos idiomas.
Alfonso Arjona Hernandez.
Leo Javier Lyman.
Genesis Castellón Alberto.
Xavier Chávez Toro.
Nazaret Cruz Puesto.
Angie Escobar.
Stephanie Venados Cruz.
Jacqueline Granados Cruz.
Tanya Jimenez Ortiz.
Santiago Linares Moreno.
Katie Lopez Dalmas.
Kelly Madrid.
Jamie Manzanares Castro.
Sofía Hugo.
Jose Olvera Figueroa.
Raúl Romero.
Adrian Rulick.
Alexander Ruiz Argueta.
Katie Segovia.
Anthony Sevilla Munguia.
Sadie Singer.
Kevin Ulloa.
Giselle Humana Benitez.
Jordi Humana Ortega.
Samuel Alfaro.
Anthony Aparicio Gomez.
Adriana Arsenio Luna.
Emerson Campos Chavez.
Gabriel Catalan Pineda.
Amy Chavez Guerrero.
Oscar Valdemez Paca.
Emily Guerrero.
Valeria Gonzalez Contreras.
Camila Guerrero Pérez.
Axel Lopez Hueso.
Lucas Muller.
Becklin Nieves Sarta.
Alexia Barada Juan.
Johnny Paz Guillermo.
Flor Lucio Paniagua.
Angel Rivera Flora.
Renny Rosas.
Emily Santos Lopez.
Vera Shamara.
Genesis Torres Herrera.
Valentina Valle.
Kaylin Viltora Rivera.
Jennifer Vilorio Flores.
And Christopher Zelaya.
Felicidades.
Before we invite you up, I just want to also announce for a nice round of applause for a student who's being recognized in this class by New York State. So Valentina Valley has received an award from New York State for the Kids Safe Online Poster Contest. So let's give her a round of applause. She will receive a certificate right up there.
Bryn doesn't have much more. they go here? No. Same here. Yeah, I was running. I had 4 over at the DO, 2 yesterday, 2 today, and then the one yesterday, the one today, and then tomorrow I'm like doing the graduation.
All right. My last graduation speech. Okay, congratulations to the entire 5th grade, but especially to my class. I wish you all the best next year at Silas. Thank you, parents, for your support and for staying involved in your kids' lives. You make a tremendous difference. Thank you also to Mrs. Scala, Mrs. Meany, Ms. Knopf, Ms. Sheehan, for all the love you've given these children and all the help you've given me this year. Most importantly, though, thank you, class, for a wonderful, fun-filled year. You were all so kind, caring, and incredibly funny, but not as funny as me. There's a quote that reads, "They may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel." When I look at your children, I wonder how much of this past year they will remember. I imagine as the years stack up, they will remember less and less. But hopefully they wrote a little bit about 5th grade in their autobiography. Sure, it's likely they'll remember a close friend, the preposition song, the Notre Dame Victory March, and yesterday's science experiment. But what else? Think about it. How much do you remember about 5th grade? Well, they may forget what I've said for the past 10 months, but I hope they will never forget how important they each were to me, how I tried to make them feel that they were special and smart and valued. Now here's a little something from Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kids, you'll move mountains. So, get along on down the road. You've got a long, long way to go. Little Kenny Chesney right there. And instead of have a good night and thanks for coming, which I've said every day to these children all year, have a great life and thanks for coming. Now here's my 5th grade class. Please hold your applause until all names have been read. Bruno Brandi. Angelina Estevez. Jada Feliz. Austin Fitzpatrick. Amy Hamilton. Avery Hiller. Jake Jaden. Aiden Joseph. Brain Kim. Melania Leotino. Michael Lowry. Emily McGinnis. Dominic Monshine. William Montana. Riley Nolan. Hector Padilla, who's absent today. Melanie Portillo, who's absent today. AJ Crisicaro. Jake Rubin. Sophia Salazar Mendez. Michael Sandoval. Abigail Sears. Luciano Trapani. Aiden Williams. Jacqueline Yanez Rivera, who also had perfect attendance. Couldn't stay away. And Basil Young. Congratulations.
Let's have another round of applause for Mr. Hyatt's class. And at this time, I'd like to invite up Dr. Paul Kozak and Mrs. Michelle Gredoria to recognize our students in student government.
Our Birchwood Student Council is an integral part of the Birchwood school community. With the guidance and support of Mrs. Grudadoria and myself, our student council members have worked diligently this year to promote school programs and community projects. Working together, we raised over $7,000 for St. Jude's. That's a new Birchwood record by double. We've collected food and supplies for the Ukraine and sent cards to the nursing homes and so much more.
We would like to recognize our 5th grade classroom representatives for their efforts this year. At this time, we would like to invite our 5th grade classroom reps to please stand. Okay, our 5th grade officers have done a wonderful job this year leading our representatives and being excellent role models. When your name is announced, please come on up. We have a little special something for you. Valentina Valley for secretary.
And Sadie Singer, our treasurer.
And of course, Jackson Chandler, our president.
On behalf of the Birchwood community, Mrs. Grudadoria, and I thank the Student Council for the important work that you completed this year. Thank you.
All right, this time I'd like to invite up Mrs. Elizabeth Weiss, our technology coach, to recognize our technology ambassadors.
Welcome, Birchwood family and extended family. Today, I have the pleasure of acknowledging this year's Grade 5 Technology Ambassadors. These students submitted a digital resume and a teacher letter of recommendation via Google Forms. Students also went through an interview process where they highlighted their technological strengths, inspiration, and ideas. These students then served for the year as a technological role model for their class by working directly with their building technology coach to focus on specific skills relevant to their current classroom projects, as well as topics of personal interest. We are so proud of all of their accomplishments this year. When I call your name, please come up to receive your certificate and remain on the risers for a quick picture. Please hold your applause till the end. Xavier White, Mason Eastwood, Isabella Amadeo, Benjamin Tabera, Jack Felton, Rebecca Tripoli, Jafar Hussein, Kanika Paswan, Valentina Valley, Lucas Muller, Javier Lyman, Kaylee Lopez Galdamez, Abigail Romano, Genesis Molina Moreno, William Montana, and Luciano Tripani. Congratulations.
If any of our families would like to come and take a photo, please do that so at this time.
One more round of applause for our technology ambassadors, please. All right, now it is time for our humanitarian recognition. It is with great pleasure that I present the Birchwood Intermediate School 5th grade humanitarian recognition. Let me tell you what that is. Humanitarian recognition is given to students who regularly exhibit a positive, caring approach to their peers and adults in the Birchwood School. When I call your name, please come up to the risers, and please again hold your applause until all students have been called. Isabella Amodio, Mrs. Addie, Mrs. Marsh's class. Mason Eastwood, Mrs. Gudadori, Mrs. Toho's class. Jack Belton, Mrs. Del Giorno, Miss Manny's class. Austin Fitzpatrick, Mr. Ryan's class. Valeria Gonzalez Contreras, Mrs. Rafano's class. Camila Guerrero Perez, Mrs. Rafano's class. Avery Hiller, Mr. Ryan's class. Aiden Hussein, Mrs. Ortiz's class. Dylan Copper, Mrs. Gudadori, Mrs. Toho's class. Alexander Lacona, Miss Kerner's class. Genesis Moreno, Mrs. Ortiz's class. Carter O'Brien, Mrs. Fitzgerald, Miss Morona's class. Evelyn O'Brien, Mrs. Fitzgerald, Miss Morona's class. Kyle Plett, Mrs. Addie, Mrs. Marsh's class. Jesse Quinn, Mrs. Del Giorno, Miss Maddie's class. Danielle Raimondo Ulloa, Miss Kerner's class. Raul Romero, Mrs. Guitard's class. And finally, Adrian Rulig and Mrs. Guitard's class. Let's have a round of applause for all of those. Students and parents, if you'd like to come and take a picture, please feel free.
Okay, boys and girls, you may return to your seat. Congratulations. Let's give them another round of applause. We are now at the conclusion of our ceremony. I want to congratulate our boys and girls once again. We're very proud of you. Let's give all our boys and girls another loud round of applause. Time, I just want to let our parents know this is the most challenging part of the morning. We need you, if you're taking your child home, we need you you to make sure you are making contact with the teacher. Make sure your child doesn't run off to come find you. Your children will stay in their spots, and you will please find your teacher, and they will dismiss them to you. If their childs are coming home back to school with us, that's fine. They'll stay in their seats, and we'll board our buses to head back to school. Thank you to all our parents. It's been a pleasure. To all of you moving to Silas Wood, congratulations.